I started making music when I was 13 or so. I started DJing when I was 13. My thing is like everything I make is sort of like the result of a lot of different sources. Like my style of DJing is a mix of a lot of different genres: the hip hop, electronic music, house, old school, disco, soul, whatever. But I can be inspired by everything. There's even DJs who play genres that I don't like that I'll still check out because I'll think, well, maybe they're doing something that I can pick up an idea from. So I'm not a snob about anything, and I just try to find something dope everywhere that I look. And that's why even my genres of music in my sets, you can't even really put a category on it because I'll just go and find, sometimes it's like a 20-second part of a song, and I'll combine that with another thing, and I'll just make my own mutant out of it. And everything I think in my life is this approach of like cherry picking. I've always been fond of people who have like really like simple, recognizable, wear the same thing every day kind of uniforms, you know, and that could range from like, you know, from a James Dean to Terry Richardson, you know, and so for me, like, there's been in different parts, like chunks of a few years at a time, there'd be like one or two things that I'm likely to wear. For a long time, I would wear like a hat, a fedora, then it was like the leather jackets. I still wear a lot of leather jackets. I happen to be wearing this tonight, but on most days you could catch me in leather. But I think even more so like with age, because I'm 34 now, I've kind of like simplified a lot of the wardrobe too. You know, so whereas like in my 20s, when it was like the mid-2000s streetwear boom, you could definitely catch me like in a bright neon t-shirt or like an all-over print hoodie, or, you know what I mean? And like varsity jackets with different patches and all this stuff. And now I'm just like, who makes the best t-shirt? You know, like it's just kind of like a few simple basics that fit my build, and that's it. This jacket is vintage. T-shirt is vintage, Judas Priest. Jacket is some Japanese thing, I don't even know what it is. Jeans are Saint Laurent, sneakers are Golden Goose. I think Kanye created something incredible with the Yeezy because it's the first time since the Jordan that there's been like this sort of phenomenon of like, you know, a sneaker that people want, crave, you know, and it works with what they wear. But I just want to tell, if there's viewers who like maybe can't afford this or that item, it's not really about having like one fetish item. It's more about figuring out what works for you. So if your thing is some Vans, then just wear Vans or whatever, Chucks, anything.